And so he was already sannyasi from 1952, and already he had acquaintance with this Vaishnava who was in household life, but who his Gurudev had pointed out to him right from the very beginning that he is a very intimate disciple of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. You should listen to him. You should very carefully try to understand, and you should serve him. That was the instructions. From the first time that Srila Narayan Maharaj saw this person, Abhay Charanadavinda Prabhu, it was in a great assembly in probably, well, maybe it was Calcutta, I don't remember, but a big assembly, Vaishnavas, and there was a stage, and sannyasis and brahmacharis were sitting. And Srila Narayan Maharaj was very new person. He had just come out of his family life, worldly life, and he was very new, sitting in front of his Guru Maharaj, whom he had fully surrendered to. So he noticed that his Guru Maharaj was calling someone from the far rear of the room. And so then he turned around to look, and he saw, oh, there's one householder Vaishnava coming. And so he was beckoning. Prabhupada, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj was beckoning that he should come, sit up on the stage. So then Srila Gurudev remembers that he asked his Guru Maharaj, oh, Guru Maharaj, who is this personality? And he answered, oh, this is a very intimate disciple of our Gurudev, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He is very advanced Vaishnava, so you should carefully observe him, you should hear from him, and you should serve him. 3 things he told. That was his first glance. So just imagine that personality, that first meeting, came to complete fulfillment in Srila Narayan Maharaj taking up the order of that person and traveling all over the world to give these sacred treasures of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the whole world. So in that way, their relationship began. We have the book of memories, very sweet memories. Srila Narayan Maharaj is telling all the stories there. What is the title of that book again? Their lasting relation, many different memories. Also letters from America that Prabhupada wrote to him, combined. And also Mula Prakriti Didi's book. There's so many nice memories in there of Srila Prabhupada by other great Vaishnavas who knew him before he had come to the West. So then when he came finally out of family life, and that whole story is told in Mula's book, that Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj was staying with Prabhupada, as he had done for many, many years, off and on, in Calcutta. And one night, Srila Prabhupada came to him in the middle of the night. I had a dream, my Guru Maharaj calling me, and he telling me to take sannyas. So he sat and discussed with Srila Sridhar Maharaj what to do. Srila Sridhar Maharaj told, better to wait for some time, So then, some short time later, maybe within the next couple of weeks, he again had the same dream. This is from the memories of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. He's telling the story. And then he had that same dream. Again, my Guru Maharaj is coming, and he came to Srila Sridhar Maharaj. He was in a very serious and grave mood. And then, at that time, Srila Sridhar Maharaj said, we discussed something, but next day, he was gone. Where did he go? He went a couple of places. He went to Sri Advaita Acharya's birthplace, Shantipur. And he visited Mayapur Dham. Then he made his way to Braj. And when he came to Braj, he rented this room near the Ganga, near the Yamuna. So it so happened that one of the Mat brahmacharis met him, saw him. And then he gave a report to Srila Narayan Maharaj that, oh, you know, there's this one disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Abai Charanadavinda Prabhu, and he's staying in a room. Immediately, Gurudev went there with a couple of brahmacharis, and came to the door, and then when the door opened, he said, "Oh, you are here. Why you are staying here? No, 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 no. You have to stay with us. You are like our father. We cannot allow you to stay here." And Prabhupada was saying, "It is okay. It's okay. No, 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 no. You cannot stay here." Srila Narayan Maharaj, by force, he instructed the brahmachari, take his things, and brought him to the mutt. And Srila Gurudev said, at that time, it was very simple. It wasn't like now, where they had the whole building, you know. It was actually a dharmashala. And just up on the second floor where the temple room currently is, they only had two of the other rooms, a kitchen, some little kitchen there, and the temple room. That was the mutt at that time. So Gurudev says, I gave one of those rooms to Swamiji. And I stayed in the other room, and brahmacharis would sometimes stay with me, and some in the temple room, like that. There was one bathroom. And Gurudev remembers, during that time period, for months, they were living together, and he said, we were so happy, living very simple. He and I would laugh and joke together. And I remember how he would preach, because sometimes he would be giving lectures, and the Mathura Vasis, very educated people, would come. And he would also preach in English. And he said that, oh, sometimes he would sit in the temple room and he would play the harmonium and he would sing, Gauranga Bolite Habe Pulakashari Hari Hari Bolite na Yane Babeni. This beautiful song of Narottam Das. Prabhupada would sing and weep. Gurudev told. We know that Srila Prabhupada recorded this song also. All of us have heard that recording hundreds of times. How sweet his moods, his voice cracking and breaking, when he's singing, choking, out of ecstasy. So what is the song? What is the deep meaning of that song? You know, when Srila Gurudev first came on his first tour to America, and he didn't have too many followers, you know. So now we were learning how Gurudev preaches, right? When he's out of India, in the English language, and how he conducts his program. And we were the guinea pigs, trying to assist him in a very fumbling way. And he would. I was called on by him to do an introductory kirtan, something Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, like that. And sometimes he would say, can you sing Gauranga Bolite Habe? And I'd say, yeah. And then I'd ask somebody, you have a songbook? You have a songbook? Or they would stop me and say, songbook? Why you need a songbook? For such important song? You don't know? Oh, okay. So this would happen once, then another time, sing Gauranga Bolite Habe. And it, a songbook? Still you need songbook? Huh? You don't understand how important song this is. You should memorize this song. So now I knew that, I mean, I kind of knew the song, but, when you're leading a song by memory, it's a little bit different, You really have to know that song. It has to be deeply ingrained, And so I knew, okay, I have to learn this song. So I was trying to study it. And Gurudev was also explaining the song as well. He would go through each verse and he would tell us, what is the importance of this song? Right? And he would say, the whole process is here in this song. This is the process, verse by verse by verse. This is the process, right? And then he would also explain to us, this is the first song in Narottam Das Thakur's Prarthana songbook. This is introducing the entire pathway of Rupanuga and Raganuga Bhakti that Mahaprabhu came to give. So next time when he called on me, I didn't let him see that I asked somebody to have a songbook nearby, just in case. So that time I kind of almost passed the test, but then finally I did. Finally I memorized. And it's not a very long song, but so in that way, I was kind of forced to try to understand what is the significance of this song. And so I just wanted to share a little bit what I remember from Srila Gurudev's lectures about this, so that whenever we sing this song, we can really sing it with heart and soul, Just like sometimes we sing Sri Guru Charana Padma. And we sang that thousands of times in our life. But we try to sing it with a meditation on Sri Guru, We just sang Gurvastakam like this. So Gauranga Bolite Habe should be in that category, of one of our very significant songs in our heart that should be there, carefully kept in the chamber of our heart. So this song is an aspiration. It's an aspiration song. Aspirational. Aspiring for what? Gauranga Bolite Habe Pulakashari. When Srila Gurudev called on others to stand and explain this song, sometimes Shamrani Didi, and then he said, what is the most important word in the entire Vaishnava vocabulary, Gaudiya Vaishnava vocabulary? What is the most important one word? When.
When is Prashanam?
There's a lot of whens. Right. But there's more important when than that one. So when, this is a word that expresses anticipation, huh? When? When will it be? When will it be? Many songs of our acharyas are expressing this mood. When will it be? When will this happen to me? Why? Because this is sadhan bhajan.
That's the process.
Without this mood of anticipation, when? And lamentation that I'm so far away, but when will it happen to me? Without this, we cannot actually do sadhana. So, it is a very serious song for us, because each verse is telling us this is what you're going to have to aspire to attain. Okay. So first of all, Gauranga Bolite Habe Pulaka Sharir. Oh, when will that day come when I chant the name of Gauranga and my whole body shivers in ecstasy and my hairs stand on end? When will that happen to me? How can that happen? How can that happen to us? How will it be possible for us that that can happen to us? Only one way. We will have to take the process that Gauranga has given. And we will have to take shelter, full shelter, of Gauranga's lotus feet. Yes? We will have to completely take shelter of his lotus feet. We will have to develop a personal relationship with Gauranga. We'll have to hear again and again and again of his pastimes, his biographies, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and drink and drink and drink that nectar. We'll have to understand that Gauranga, he is the savior of Kali Yuga. So much Gauranga consciousness we'll have to develop. And when we chant Harinam, then we will have to remember the mercy of Gauranga. So Narottam Das Thakur begins like that. When will this happen to me? And then he says, Hari Hari Bolite Nayane Babe Nir. And when I chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, when I chant these names of Krishna, then my eyes will be filled with rivers flowing of tears, like rivers flowing. Babe Nir. So many tears will come in ecstasy. What is he depicting here? He's depicting the stage of Bhav. Bhav Avastha, where one has attained that stage. And even before that, Ruchi, Asakti. When will I achieve this? When will I attain that stage? Where Harinam Mahamantra is constantly dancing in my heart. And I'm completely tasting and relishing and surrendering at every moment to Harinam. And then Narottam says, Ar Habe Nitai Chander Karuna Hoive. And when will Nitai Chand, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, when will he be merciful to me? Karuna Haive. Because by his mercy, something very necessary will happen. When I receive the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, only by that mercy will this important thing happen to me in my spiritual life. And what is that? Samsara vasana mor kabe tucha habe. That my material desires in this world, samsara vasana. Vasana means desires. So all of my desires of this material world, which come in waves, and there are so many thousands of different desires connected with trying to enjoy material existence in this world of birth and death. Samsara vasana. When will those desires become tucha? Tucha means completely insignificant. Tuch. Srila Prabhupada described it like as if you have a piece of lint on your arm and you go like that, you flick it off. So insignificant. Nityananda Prabhu's mercy only can make this possible, because Sri Nityananda Prabhu is Sri Guru Tattva. And only by surrendering to Sri Guru can this be possible for the conditioned soul. Developing that relationship with Sri Guru. Arkabe nitai chan karuna hoibe samsara vasana mor kabe tucha habe. When will this come? When will this happen? So when we chant, No matter what stage that we're in, this is relevant for us. This is very important and very relevant for us. That we should meditate on Sri Gauranga, on Sri Nityananda Prabhu, on their mercy, on their distribution of Harinam Sankirtan, on their saving all the fallen souls, on ourself being one of them, if not the most fallen. It's hard for us to think like that. But Narottam Das Thakur can think like that. Because he has no false ego. He's situated perfectly in his transcendental position. Therefore he can pray to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Patita Pavana Hetu, Tava Avatar. Oh, Sri Gauranga, you have appeared just to save all the fallen souls. Patita Pavana Hetu, Tava Avatar. But amongst all those fallen souls, Mo Samo, Patita Prabhu, Napaibe Ar. You will not find even one soul who is as fallen as me. That's not just figurative poetry. He is feeling this. So, that's the second verse. First we approach Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and Harinam, we receive Harinam, then we have to aspire, and we have to really work hard in our sadhan bhajan to achieve the complete mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, which makes everything possible. So then, Vishaya Charya Kabe Shuddha Habe Man. And then, when will I actually give up Charya, abandon all of my desires for the objects of the senses in this world, all the insignificant, fleeting objects of this world? Vishaya Charya Kabe Shuddha Habe Man. I can then have pure mind, because without pure mind, we cannot go to Vrindavan. We can buy a plane ticket, we can fly there, but we cannot actually go to Vrindavan without this pure mind. We have to leave behind this world. Like Srila Sridhar Maharaj used to tell, that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati told, don't come cutting a one-way ticket.
Oh, round trip.
Sorry, yes, round-trip ticket. You should come only on a one-way ticket. Yes, one-way ticket. When you come to the Dham, you should be coming in this mood. And then you can get some mercy, even if you can't stay, but you're coming with this mood that this is the place I should be. This is the Dham. This is the eternal place where I can get all of my aspirations of my heart completely fulfilled. This is the topmost abode of the Supreme Lord. He manifested it here, performed his pastimes here. That should be there in our heart. So therefore, Narottam Das says, Vishaya Charya Kabe Shuddha Habe Man. Then when my mind becomes purified, and I actually give up these temporary, insignificant, fleeting objects of this world, then, Kabe Hama He Rabo Shri Vrindavan. Oh, then, and when will that happen? That I actually can see Heraba. Heraba means to have vision of. I can see Shri Vrindavan. That Shri Vrindavan. That place where Sri Nandanandan Krishna is sporting eternally with his eternal associates. So then, now, having come that far in our sadhan bhajan, which may take even more than one lifetime, yeah, I'm expecting. They've told it will take at least 2, 3, but in each life, higher and higher association will come. So when we come that far, and you come to Vrindavan, then at that point you will have to meet the 6 Goswamis. You will have to meet them in your heart. You will have to take shelter of them, because they are the doorkeepers. They are the doorkeepers to Radha and Krishna's pastimes. They have written the Rasa Shastras to introduce all jivas to the eternal pastimes of Radha and Krishna, how they are going on in Braj. They were empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to reveal this to the whole world. So, Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti Kabe Hama Bhuj Habose Jugala Priti. The whole goal of our Krishna consciousness movement is this, that we will be able to take shelter of Rupa and Raghunath Goswamis in Braj and the 6 Goswamis, and we will have akuti. Means what? Eagerness. Intense eagerness. To do what? In Srila Prabhupada's translation of that line, he says, to study the books of the 6 Goswamis. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti. Pade means at their lotus feet. When you come to their lotus feet, what will you be doing? You will be hearing, you will be studying what they have given. You'll be hearing from the Rasik Rupanuga Vaishnavas what they have given. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti. So there must be akuti, eagerness. We want that. We know what eagerness is because we're acquainted with eagerness in the material world to do what? To try to enjoy our senses, satisfy our desires. We become very eager. All of us have many lifetimes of this experience. But now we're coming to this transcendental land of Braj. We're coming to the transcendental eternal associates of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and we're taking shelter of their lotus feet, and we're hearing from them the essence, the final revelations of all the knowledge of the Vedas, as only Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu could give it. We're hearing that from the Goswamis. That was revealed in their hearts. H.I. Gosai Jabe Braje Koilavas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korilo Prakash. Those 6 Goswamis were sent to Vrindavan by Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. H.I. Gosai Jabe Braje Koilavas. They took up Brajvas. They showed the whole world Brajvas, how to live in Braj. And there they followed the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to reveal to the whole world the eternal pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korilo Prakash. Prakash means manifested. It was never manifested before the 6 Goswamis. We should know that. What they have given, what they have written, and those who are in their line, this was not manifested. It was manifested because Mahaprabhu empowered them to manifest. And they went all over Braj and Vrindavan, crying out in separation mood, like in Sad Goswami Ashtakam, which Srila Prabhupada sang, weeping and weeping. Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghujago Shri Jiva Gopalako Bolo Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghujago Shri Jiva Gopalako He Radhe Braja Devi Ke Jalalite Nanda Suno Kuta He Radhe Vraja Devike Chalite He Nanda Sunota Shri Govardhana Kalpapada Patale Kalindi Vanne Kuta Shri Govardhana Kalpapada Patale Kalindi Vanne Kuta O Santa Viti Sarvato Brajapure Kedair Mahavivalo Goshanta Viti Sarvato Brajapure Kedair Mahavivalo Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghujago Shri Jiva Gopalako Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghunago Shri Jiva Gopalako. So how our Srila Prabhupada sang this song? We have those amazing recordings. They are going to exist within this world for centuries. People will be hearing that voice sitting in New York City and singing and making these recordings, chanting the glories of the Goswamis. Because that is our destination. We want to come to the lotus feet of the Goswamis. And coming to their lotus feet, then we want to get full shelter there. So Narottam Das Thakur, he repeats this twice at the end of his song, Rupa Raghunatha Pade, Rahu Mor Ash. This is my desire, my final aspiration. Rahu Mor Ash. I always have this anticipation in my heart that I will find shelter at the lotus feet of Rupa Raghunath, 6 Goswamis. Prarthana Karaye Sada Narottam Das. And this Narottam Das is always praying, prarthana, continually, non-stop, sada. I'm in this mood, praying and praying. So how high? How high is this? These aspirations we must be aware that one day I'll have to become absorbed like this. One day, by the mercy of my Gurudev, by the mercy of my association with saintly persons, sadhu sangha, that their moods will one day come to me. We have seen their moods with our eyes, we've heard with our ears, we've been in their presence. We know that they are the reservoir of all of this. But yet we are going to have to go there. And so therefore this song was composed by Narottam Das Thakur to help us. To help us. As a meditation that we can sing with this little slight mood, oh, when will it happen to me? I know that I'm very fallen and I'm very far away from this, but oh Gurudev, oh Prabhupada, oh my Rupanuga Guru Varga, praying and praying to all of them, let me have just a little glimpse, little tiny glimpse of this sweetness, this nectar, this Braj mood. Let me just have a tiny little glimpse of this. And if we have that little bit of aspiration, Krishna will give some little drop of mercy. That's all we need, just a little drop. And that drop will make us thirsty for more, and make us thirsty for more and more. And then we'll carefully examine, how am I living actually? We'll be very candid with ourselves. We'll be very candid. Because we have to attain these things. Our gurus came to give us this. We need this. More than anything, we need this. We cannot live without it actually. Only we think we can. We think we can live without this, but actually we cannot. They have come to give us our very life breath, the very deepest aspiration of our heart.